Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. People done gone crazy. People done gone mad. People done forgot the superpowers we all have. People want to love, not hate. We can decide our fate and look for the good in everyone and celebrate all our mistakes. If there's a silver lining, a silver lining, you still have to find it, find it, find it.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Reverend Doctors, Patrick and Rita. Come on. Yes. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Yay! Oh, 12. He's got to turn himself on. Okay.
So I heard that the place has gone crazy. That's what they were singing up here. The John place has gone crazy. Do you guys feel crazy good?
Yay!
Crazy good? Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Welcome.
Sunday.
And welcome to everyone online.
Something's creating something, but it's okay. I'll just step back here. Want to do the invocation?
So let's just take a moment to get me out of there. I like these kind of starts. I can't help it. It just makes your hip want to move. I don't know. So what I do know is that right here we have come together on purpose, and I am just filled with this joy that is pouring through me and as each and every one of us here. So as we discover more and more what our purpose is here today, which isn't that fun to know that every moment is something brand new to be discovered when we are together. And when we are not together, we are just one thing happening. So I say welcome. Welcome to this time of love, this love fest of absolute greatness and magnificence. So let's take this time, move forward as good, as God, as love. As together we affirm as one. And so it is.
Take it away, Aimee and Jeremy Brown.
Everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. Everyone needs sunshine.
Yeah.
Everyone needs rain. Everyone is carrying around some kind of pain. I see who you are. I'm just like you. Searching for a purpose and guided by a dream. I see who you are. I'm just like you. I get lost sometimes and I forget what I came here to do. But I keep on trying.
Keep on trying.
When it gets frightening, 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 look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good. Look for the good. Look for the good in everyone.
Jeremy.
Yay.
I was just checking my pockets. I have everything in there but a frog, and I was like going,
It must be me
now we're
standing
good.
something. Okay, so the first thing we like to do is look at our vision statement and remember it and recite it together and take it into our hearts. Not just say words, but actually contemplate what it might mean to us to practice this. So let's do it together. Awakening humanity to its magnificence by walking the bridge from duality to unity consciousness. Let's breathe that in. Unity consciousness, what does that mean to you? And breathe it out into the world. Thank you.
And it reminds me, we have someone here usually sitting right there. It's Candy and Cliff. And Cliff had a little boo-boo. You know, maturely speaking, he had a little boo-boo, and he's taking care of it, but they're online right now. So I just want to say aloha to them because they donated this beautiful sign to us. So I just want to give a little acknowledgement. What's this month all about?
This month is about what? Does anybody remember? Appreciation. I heard it over there.
They're cousins.
Of course, it's Melissa. Since she did the cards, she knows what it is.
Appreciation.
So, yeah, so...
yeah, but we have a...
We have an affirmation. Does everybody remember it? You have a little
No.
card to remind
Oh, that's
yourself. So
right.
make sure you pick up one of those cards if you don't already have it. So with every breath, I appreciate the miracle of my life. With every breath, I appreciate the miracle of my life. Let's say it again. With every breath, I appreciate the miracle of my life.
Ugh.
Life is a miracle, and it never ends. Life is eternal. And I'm thinking about what the science of mind means to me, and right now Patrick and I are taking an amazing course with Dr. Michael Beckwith, and one of the first things he starts, and he repeats it every week, because he wants us to remember. Maybe some of you have heard the phrase, oh, that's out of principle, and sometimes we might point our finger at somebody that we think is out of principle, which isn't the right thing to do because we don't want to judge people. But what does it mean to be out of principle? And he explained it like beautifully because, for instance, unity consciousness is principle. Unity, oneness is principle. So that's the principle of the science of mind. Abundance is principle. The universe is abundant. So anytime we're feeling feelings of lack or feelings that we're not enough or feelings that something, whatever, that's the opposite of abundance, that would be out of principle. It's not a bad thing. It's just to know that we want to stay in principle. We want to understand that we are abundant. We want to understand that there's oneness and that each and every person, every one of us is connected to each other in a one field of energy. So I think that's very important to remember when somebody says out of principle. It is a judgment, and we shouldn't do that. But we should look at ourselves instead and say, well, when are we out of principle? And bring ourselves back into alignment with principle. Because principle is not something we made up. It's the laws of the universe, and it's the way the universe works. And so that's my little thing today about the science of mind.
And that's great. And the wonderful thing about being out of principle, you say, well, how can that be wonderful? Well, it is because if you know you're out of it, then you can get back into the place in which you want to be, the consciousness that we want to be. So I'm always thinking, when these things happen, that we're out of principle. And first of all, when we point our finger, 3 point back at us, right? Or to quote that beautiful, hello, Sylvia, to quote our beautiful Thumper's mother, if you can't say something nice,
don't say anything at all.
wow. I get a little Bambi fan
Tell me
here,
you haven't
huh?
seen Bambi.
fans. That's great. Wow, I like that. I always felt alone with the Disney thing, but now I feel like I'm with my peeps. So here we go. There are a few people that are new today, and I'm sure there are people online too, and so we don't point people out and make them get up and do things, and we'd never stare at them or anything if they were new, but we recognize you Well, from that wonderful chalet you have around your neck. Is there anyone else chaleting? AJ's chaleting from last week, right? Yeah, there he is. Oh, and whoop, see, you were hiding behind Bob. There's someone else here. Are you from here? Aha! That's the great answer. And welcome, welcome, welcome. I know that we all have places we could be today, and I'm glad that you chose to come here. And I know that you're from Portland and you're from San Francisco, and that was my neck of the woods growing up from the CSL there and practitioner. So I am so, so grateful. But we know something else about you because someone called ahead and let us know a few things. But one important thing we found out, hold on, I just don't want to say it wrong. Okay, yeah, here it goes. So we passed it around to them. So we know something about you. We just wanted to let everybody know so we could announce it. Is that okay? Yeah, okay. You are magnificent. You're welcome.
This one over here was worried. Okay.
Yeah. She's like, who talked about me before I go listen? And I love what you did because there's this thing about when you just accepted it, and it was so nice to see, right? The openness of saying, thank you. Yeah, I accept it. I am magnificent. So let's claim that together, shall we? But I am magnificent. And the good news is we are not, even though we're on an island, we are not on an island with our individual self. We are always together. So let's do it, shall we? We are magnificent. And I can hear, I hear that Candy and Cliff up there in the little camera up there. There's a little camera up here. So here's what we know about that. There's a whole bunch of people in there, and they don't know that we know that they're there, but then they're watching us, and they're really comfortable with their coffee. And I see my friend Sherry, and I see, how do they fit in there is what I want to know. What I want to know is we should let them know who they are so they can feel a part of this global family that we are. You are magnificent. And this is Candy's favorite part. I don't know what she's going to do at home with Cliff, but this is her favorite part. Tell somebody next to you, say to anybody that they are magnificent. Let them know, let them know, let them know. You are magnificent. You are magnificent. Let me see. Oh, there's Anna back there. She's magnificent.
I'm the
magnificent.
one today.
Oh, you are so magnificent.
You are magnificent. We'll do it.
Enough magnificence, wouldn't you
All
say?
All right, let's bring our attention back up here.
Woo!
Let's get ready for our beautiful time of, I call it musical meditation and spiritual mind treatment. So let's take a deep breath together. And just relax in our chair, realizing that we are fully supported. That chair is just a metaphor for this amazing universal power, that light and love that supports us at all times. So take another deep breath and let the music take you away.
I give thanks for life from my roots up to my crown. I give thanks for love that's within and all around. I give thanks for the rains, sacred waters of rebirth. I give thanks for the sun always shining on the earth. I give thanks for I am a conscious co-creator. I give thanks for I am my own liberator. I give thanks for you who shine so true. Aloha, I honor the divinity in you. Mahalo ke akua, mahalo nui loa, mahalo ka honua, me ke kai me kamakani a me kaua. I give thanks for I am a conscious co-creator. I give thanks for I am my own liberator. I give thanks for you who shine so true. Aloha, I honor the divinity in you. Mahalo ke akua, mahalo nui loa, mahalo ka honua, veke kai me kamakani a me kaua. I give thanks for we are conscious co-creators. I give thanks for we are our own liberators. I give thanks for you, you who shine so true. Aloha, I honor the divinity in you.
Right here and right now, to take a deep breath together. Let it out slowly. Take this moment to go within, to that place of gratitude, where we can just feel it in our hearts. So grateful for life, so grateful for this source energy, this thing called love, called God, that moves us, that lives us, that breathes us in every single moment, that we are always guided, we are always guarded, we are always protected. And in each and every moment, we know exactly what to do for ourselves and for others. We are blessed and more blessed in every single solitary moment by knowing who we are, what we are, and living it fully. So I give thanks for that. I give thanks for it, knowing that it affects my life in magnificent ways and affects the lives of each and every person here in health and abundance, creativity, and all that is good. So I bless this time, I bless my word, and I release my word as law, knowing it is done, and so it is.
So it is.
Thank you. All right, I guess I'm up. It's my day today. You know, it's funny because when I prepare talks and when I take classes and all these things that I do, I'm so grateful that I can continue to expand. Life's journey never ends for me. It's just all about learning more and growing and taking chances. And when I say chances, I mean just expanding my mind in a different way to see if there's something new I can learn. And got to spend time again yesterday with Grandfather Golden Eagle, who's going to be part of our telethon. And it was a whole different way of looking at life, listening to him and listening to the person he was blessing who was on her way to India. And it's okay, it's good. Everybody needs to reach this thing called God, whatever you want to call it, in their own way. There's no like one path. And if anybody tells you there's one path, then I don't know, for myself, I start to back off, because what I know is we each have our own individual path, and no one can find that for us but ourselves. So as I'm speaking today, some of the stuff I say might resonate and some of it might not, and that's fine. And when I speak, I'm speaking more almost for myself. That's what happens. You're saying the things, what do they say? The teacher teaches what the teacher needs most to learn. And so the topic today is about gratitude. Okay. It could be like an old thing that you go, oh, gratitude, I already know that, and blah, 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 and where can I go with this that's different than anybody's ever gone before? Well, I really can't. It is what it is. It's gratitude. But what I've learned about it is some different things. First of all, I love the word spiritual technology, because a technology means, in the essence of its definition, is the application of knowledge, skill, or method to achieve a specific purpose. The application of knowledge, skill, or method to achieve a specific purpose. Okay, it makes sense. So in that case, spiritual technology would be things like prayer, because you're getting skilled at prayer and you're using it for a specific purpose, and then you're repeating it and you're your prayer is the spiritual technology. And we call it spiritual mind treatment. It's a spiritual technology. It works, and if we work it, right? And the meditation is a spiritual technology. It's something that we get to do to create that space within us that is aligned with that power, aligned with the good, aligned with the consciousness that we want to embody. And the more we practice it, the better we get at it. I wouldn't consider myself like I would like to become an advanced meditator, but I meditate every day. When I think of people that stay in meditation for 2 and 3 hours, I would like to get to that point. Right now, I'm not there. But it's something you just get to practice. And if it's 10 minutes, if it's 30 minutes, if it's 45, if it's an hour, whatever it is, if it's 5 minutes, it's a spiritual technology that helps us in our day to be centered and to move through our day in a different way because we're aligned. So gratitude is what I want to get to, because gratitude is a spiritual technology. But before I go there, this happened this morning, and I got a whole spiritual lesson about it. And it's happened to me before, but it gets cold on Kauai. Most of us don't have thermostats. Some of us do, but you don't want to get out of bed because unless you have like one of those heaters by your bed, which I don't, you're going to be cold. And then when you get in the shower feels really good, but then you got to get out of the shower, right? So one of the things I learned to do was to go to my YouTube and turn on the fireplace. Now, you're going to laugh, but I'm going to tell you that it works. When I turn on that fireplace, my temperature goes up, because my physiology doesn't know the difference between what's real and what I've imagined. And it's called embodied simulation, the brain's ability to mirror sensory experience simply through visualization and suggestion. So, if you don't believe me, if you're cold one morning and you happen to have YouTube or one of those things, those apps that can give you a fireplace, try it. It works. But what's more important about this is what we've learned from quantum science, that perceiving our future as already having happened creates the energy within us to magnify, and have that experience come to us, because the universe doesn't know the difference between what's real and what we imagine. And I know Patrick said, he asked me this morning, how much do you use your imagination? I was like, I don't think I use it enough. I don't think I sit there enough and really think more about what I want my life to look like as I'm growing and expanding. So I did that this morning, and it made a big difference when I sat there and actually imagined how I want to continue to live my life, what I want, the things in my life that I want to experience, all of that. And this is the thing. So this is where gratitude comes in, because gratitude, that's why we do gratitude for spiritual mind treatment for the 4th step, because gratitude's telling us it's already happened. But it's not enough. Like, remember, when you're told, write 10 things you're grateful for every morning and 10 things you're grateful for every night, and you're going to shift your consciousness. I don't think that's necessarily true, because I was in a class once, and this made total sense to me. The person said, okay, let's feel grateful about something. We're going to do a gratitude thing. And she asked us, think of something you're grateful for. And so you think of something you're grateful for. And then she said, where do you feel it? And nobody could answer her, because they weren't feeling it in their bodies. They weren't feeling it in their hearts. They weren't really feeling it. They were just saying the words. So when we make those lists, unless we take the time with each of those things to actually feel them and embody them, then it's not going to do us any good, because it's the feeling. What is it? Our intention goes out, and it's the feeling that brings it back to us, because the feeling is what? It's vibration. And however we're vibrating is what's manifesting in our life. So this is not a condemnation of any kind. This is just saying, okay, like these days, I feel like we really need to get our vibrations up really high, because there's so much stuff coming at us that will suppress our vibration if we really buy into it and allow ourselves to kind of look at it and start to think that way and blah, 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 and put out that energy back at other people and stuff. It's just, ugh. So how do you keep your vibration high when you're doing that? It's just like, I'm not saying don't watch the news, but I am saying don't get so involved in it that you're lowering your vibration, because you're not going to do anybody any good by that. So gratitude. So there was a person, very revered, wonderful and amazing, named Jesus the Christ, right? And I quoted him last week. And now he's coming up in my mind again, because he understood gratitude as a spiritual technology. He just innately knew it. Because if you really look at his miracles, the first thing he ever did, like when he raised Lazarus out of the tomb, the first thing he did was give thanks. The loaves and the fishes, the first thing he did was give thanks, because he knew. And so I'm sure there's other spiritual teachers that know that too, and you're spiritual beings, and you can know that too, that when you give gratitude, really feel the gratitude, then there's nothing that could not happen in our lives. And it's not just woo-woo. It is actually wow-wow, like our podcast. So, what's his name? Cicero, am I saying it right? He said gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. That makes sense, because when we live in gratitude, really feel gratitude, then the other virtues, what are they? Compassion, love, joy, peace. There's millions of others, I'm sure. So it makes sense, if we're in gratitude, we're going to feel more of those things. We're going to feel more of life moving in us, and compassion for others. And I actually read that when we share gratitude with another person, when we actually sit with another person and we tell each other how grateful we are for each other, and I know for myself, I don't think I do that enough. I mean, I do it with Patrick, but I could do it more. What it does is it aligns our energy so that we feel more connected. I mean, we really need that these days. We need to feel more connected to each other. We need to feel this oneness feeling that we keep talking about. And gratitude is the way to get there. And also, it's not just woo-woo because it's scientific. I mean, they're proving it now, that when you experience the feelings of gratitude, you release these chemicals, dopamine, serotonin, all these chemicals, they call them the joy vibration or whatever they're called, the joy chemicals that help you to feel better about yourself, to feel better about life. It actually happens. It's not, and they investigated this by testing people and monitoring them. It's not like I'm not making this up. This is a spiritual principle that's been proven by science. So I don't know why we wouldn't do it, besides that, I'm going to say it, because it really, I didn't want to be judgmental today, and I'm being judgmental, but that's okay. And I'm going to have gratitude that I saw it, that I saw this whole thing about people not having food, and how we are all wanting to get together and help those people. And I saw people in a text stream, not a text stream, on a Facebook stream. This is why I criticizing and judging these people that they don't even know. I mean, I don't get that, guys. I really don't, because we don't know what anybody's going through. It's just judgment, and it's assumption that is just so dangerous and isn't going to help us in getting this consciousness in a world that needs to be lifted up. So I think gratitude keeps us out of that. Gratitude that there's something we can do to help. Gratitude that people are helping. Gratitude that the food can be available. Gratitude that, that I can do something. Oh my God, I'm so grateful that I can do something, that I have the means to do something. I'm grateful, and so it's really important. It's so important. And I apologize for being judgmental, but I couldn't help myself. But I'll forgive myself later. So, I'll forgive myself later. So I got like 4 little tools we can use that before we get up in the morning, we can we can actually lay there and feel one thing that blesses us, but don't get up until we feel it. Like we feel this one thing that's blessing our life. That could be one thing we could do. The other one is, now, writing a paragraph to yourself about gratitude, if you can really feel it, if you're a writer and that really helps you to write it down, like I'm so grateful for my husband and this is why I'm grateful for him, for all these reasons, and I just like, until I feel it in my heart, I can see that that could be helpful. And then the other one is, yeah, this is a really good one. Directing gratitude toward a person every day, somebody, random, just like actually looking in their eyes and saying, I'm grateful for you. Yeah, I think that the world will become the world that we envision when we can embrace it. So, and then this was interesting. This was like when you're challenged to say, thank you for showing me what I need to heal. You can take that one with you and look at that one. But I think we so much criticize ourselves when we're challenged, or we fall into a despair when it's just actually an awakening that we can be grateful for. So I am grateful that Dr. Joe Dispenza said this: when you thank life in advance, you pre-program your destiny. Gratitude is not something we do after life improves. It is the technology by which life improves. Thank you. I'm grateful for CSL Kauai and all of you. Thank you. I'm grateful for Aimee and Jeremy so much. They're so amazing.
Continuing on the theme, the name of this song is I Give Thanks by
India Irie. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks for all that is. Give praise, give praise, give praise, give praise, give praise for all that is. There will never ever be another day just like this day, so let's give praise now. Say love, say love, say love, say love, say love for all that is. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks for all that is. There will never ever be another day just like this day, so let's give praise now. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah for all that is. Namaste, 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 namaste for all give praise and a shade. Say love, namaste. We give praise for all that is.
Mahalo. I just think, I don't know about you, but I feel important when somebody hands me a note. It's kind of like, here you go, sir. Uh-huh. You'll find out. Okay, so, Bambi peeps. No, I don't have a Disney film. I've been doing a lot of that lately. Have you noticed I've been falling back on Disney lately? Yeah. And if you haven't been here before, I've been falling back on Disney lately. But it's very metaphysical, good old Disney. So today, I had a very interesting week about an epiphany happened for me personally when I was thinking about this thing called spiritual technology. And I don't know, I wasn't always a technical kind of guy. Still am not a technical kind of guy. But I wanted to see, and something came up for me, and I had this comparison between the spiritual technique and technology and the acting world that I used to be very involved in since I was probably in high school. And something just in my meditation hit me that I was trained for 30 years to do what I'm doing today through the art of acting and through the art of this technique that I learned in New York and Los Angeles, and I just got, as I have now, these God bumps, and because I was always thinking, I wonder why we have to do all of this stuff like moment to moment. We did a lot of work with moment to moment work, and that's when you never wanted to rush your scene. You never wanted to rush the moment, that you wanted to be fully embodied in your character. And I started just going out into the cosmos, thinking about, and we all do it, the act as if, it went on and on. But I had this wonderful thing that said, when you're becoming the character, and I remember thinking to myself, what is that like to become a character? And it was so brilliant that's why when you go to see anything and you don't believe them, you're not enjoying the film, it's because there is some not authentic work going on. And I've done both. So I know all about good acting and bad acting because I did the incredible acting and I also did not so good. In the time that I was not so good, what I was doing is I was outside of Patrick, trying to direct the show, trying to direct my character instead of trusting. And how is this not comparing to spirituality? Trusting that I have done the work as a character. And I played some very, very interesting characters. And I'm not going to go in my whole resume, but usually I played you're going to find this hard to believe, kind of offbeat. I always wanted to be the one that all the girls, they were like, have you seen him? That was not me. I'm not saying I wasn't, nice looking. I'm just saying that I had this thing, and you've seen it here. When I get excited, people either go, he's passionate, or his eyes get all big and stuff. And I remember that. And I remember this thing of having a red face, that, I have a kind of a reddish complexion. And I remember being with a director on the film set. And this is the worst thing you can say to me, in case you want to know. Does your face always get that red? Well, this is what it did. It started beaming out. Rudolph, and I was like this. I was like, oh my God, I'm never going to work in Hollywood again. And I'm thinking, be grateful that you're on the set. And I said, I can put makeup, I can do that. I was all apologetic, which is not a good thing to do with a director because they like confidence. And he said, no, does that happen all the time to you? And he goes, makeup, put nothing on him. Put no more makeup on Patrick. Because when you get excited about it, and when you start doing this thing, your face shows all of the emotions. And I was thinking, well, I knew that. No, and I'm thinking, that's because you're embodying this sensation, and that's what spirituality. I love this. The actor says, I am Hamlet. The awakened soul says, I am spirit. In both, the I am becomes the truth. And this is what I got with this technique, and I started downloading like curriculums and programs to do with our teaching, because it's not about the acting, it's about the becoming. It is about the becoming, the I am alignment. Boy, I was tripping. I'm going to tell you something. And that was just all on caffeine. And there is something interesting. That's what we call being in a moment. And that's what I know that spirit requires, this power requires from me. And I know that I say I am that I am, but even saying I am that I am separates. I am what? I am. I am is enough. Once you are I am and you become the I am, it is powerful. All those things I was worried about in other moments, the future, the past. And that's why it's so exciting. So what does that have to do with our spirituality? We're always talking about God, 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 God. Find God. I love this. When you stop speaking of God and about God, God speaks as you. Does that make sense? When I stop thinking, okay, I got to find God, and 3 hours of meditation. Where is God, God, God? And the whole time, the I am. Then your question becomes, how do you take it out into your world? How do you take it, the I am, out into a world where not everybody's I aming? They're more like you are-ing. You are, you are, you are. And there's something about how delicious it is to embody the I am. Even to say, I am a child of God. Nothing wrong with it. But even when I say I'm a child of God, I have put God outside of myself. And I have a feeling that it is so much closer than even I have anticipated. And all of the time, when I was in those acting classes, filling up with history of this character. And I remember when I did a short film, and I played that wonderful spiritual man, Adolf Hitler. And I was very shocked when I got the role. It was the crazy eyes, I'm sure. And I bring it up for a reason, because So the reason we stop there is we take a moment to know that whatever's going on there is going on here. And we are connected at all times. That's how much we can help one another. This was a very difficult talk for me because of the fact that I felt such frequency and vibration that I didn't know how it can come here through words, right? Because it was so immense and so simple. And I calmly knew that I'd been really working hard at being God when I didn't have to do that at all. There's something powerful happening right now. Lee Strasberg, who's a acting coach from yesteryear, says, he's been gone for a long time, he can wait a minute. It's all right. If you think I'm channeling, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. That's a very good example, is it not? Can we stop for a moment? Can we stop and really hear and see and feel what is going on in our lives? So Strasberg, he said, the actor creates with his soul. The art of acting is not imitation, but transformation. Sounds spiritual? Ernest Holmes says, we are not becoming something we are not. We are awakening to what we have always been. What if that's true? Then all we have to do is be like Quanta, who just doesn't care about any of that nonsense. She just says, where's Rita, where's my food, and where's the floor I can lay down on? Wow. What if? What if? So, two things. There was this thing about affirmation and recognition that came up, and I was a little offended when I first read about affirmations, because I don't know about you, but I love a good affirmation. It's even better when you actually embody it and believe it. Because what a affirmation is to make something true that you don't yet believe. And I went, wait a minute. And I went, oh, there is. And the good thing about it is there's nothing wrong with saying it. But then it says, and recognition, which is the number one in our spiritual mind treatment, says, recognition, acknowledging what has always been true. Recognizing what has always been true. So this is how simple. She left you with a program. I'll leave you with one too. 3 little easy steps. This was about commanding money. And I know nobody in this room cares about that. So we'll move through that prosperity thing. This is prosperity, this is health, this is whatever it is. The first command, and I want to just talk one moment about command. Command is a very good word, because command is, I'm not angry when I'm commanding, but I'm not kidding. I'm commanding the very truth of my being. It says, I align with abundance. Don't go any further, as Rita was saying, don't go any further till you align with and really find out what abundance means to you. The second command is give thanks before it appears. Give thanks for it. Do we all do that sometimes? Yeah. It's really hard until you get, but the reason I give thanks is because it's already done and you can stop worrying. And when you stop worrying, everything comes through to you. And the third is
Quanta.
You know what she's looking at. No, it's not real, honey. You know what? There goes my entire flow of this. There's a little surprise I have for you back there, but she's all on it now. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, the third one is command and rest. And I'll kind of leave you with that. That means state what it is you want and stop negotiating before you even get it. That's my addition. Whatever it is you require in your life, command it, demand it, and say, because why? Because I am the I am. So the question that I leave you with will be simple. Oh, Lord. Well, they say in acting what? Don't ever perform with children or animals, because they'll always steal the show from you. So the question this Sunday is simple. It's simple. Are you ready to stop acting as if and start living as is the I am that you have always been? I'll repeat that. I see heads nodding. The question is, and boy, it's simple, are you ready to stop acting as if and start living as is the I am that y'all have always been. Take it away, Quanta. It's a...
Give thanks, give thanks, thanks, give thanks, give thanks for all that is. There will never ever be another day just like this day, so let's give praise now. We give praise and a share. Say love, namaste. We give praise for all that is.
Thank you.
Don't keep clapping, it'll go to her head. She'll think you're clapping for her.
Maybe they are.
There you are. So this is our time of giving thanks, is it not?
Yes. So thank you for what you give to CSL Kauai today, Center for Spiritual Living Kauai. It's very appreciated. So much. It helps CSL Kauai be here on this island. We've been here now almost, we're going on 13 years, so past our 12-year mark. So that's saying a lot. And I just know that whatever you give today is multiplied abundantly in your life and in the life of the centers. Thank you. And I believe we have a song.
This is that time to I am prosperity. Let's just live in that, shall we?
My grateful heart, so filled with years of living, memories flow by me like paddles on a stream. My grateful heart forgives so many sorrows, brings peace that lasts forever, illuminates a dream. Mi corazón
we just take a moment to acknowledge the gifts in this basket as God in action. That's what money is. And that it does go forth to heal and prosper, not just the center, but the world and each and every one of our lives. I am so grateful. And so it is.
So it is.
I am so grateful.
We have quite a few things to go on. There's the birthday cake sign-up or desserts in the back for the next year. Can you believe it's 2026? Oh, my.
Where do you want to start?
We'll start here. Namaste.
Okay, so Namaste singers are doing wonderful work.
Yes.
And they're getting ready for the telethon now. And don't forget, you have a rehearsal at 5:30 on Thursday night. Yay. All right. And we appreciate all the work that you're doing, because I got to hear your tapes and you sound wonderful. The food drive is continuing. And really, let's vamp it up this week so that we have more food to give to the food bank. Do you want to say something? Oh,
195
pounds, yay. And 10% of our telethon money is going to be going to the Kauai Food Bank, just so you know. And we already have something written into that check. So,
yes, we do.
And then Toys for Tots is here. So the box is back there. And You can bring your unwrapped gifts for kids and teens there. And then the telethon, I'll let you talk about.
So the telethon, I got 4 points if I can remember, because I didn't put them down here, but we still need volunteers on Saturday. If you've never experienced our telethon, it is incredible. And we have some beautiful new local talent coming on, and I'm just smiling because I'm so excited about it. But Angela still needs some people, so if you want to go back and just before you leave today and say yes, I'll be glad to help. Also, we have so far, for those people asking online, especially our global community, they say, what if I can't be there? How do I donate? Because I can't call in that day. You just do it ahead of time, and we will start it with our opening count, which right now is at $3,000. So that's what we're starting with, that has come in with people that cannot be there. And also, we're going to do some fun things. So I'm going to show you what Miss Quanta was doing the whole time. See, Miss Cheryl, and if you're here for the first time, she's been here for 3 years in a row, and she's brought in a lot of cash, as they say. But she will not be here, but there will be a tribute to her. But then I thought, well, why don't we just kind of bring her here? And this is what our wonderful... There's our Miss Cheryl. She's embodied cardboard. And so what's happening with this is, when I show it to her, she gets terrified. And so did Charles.
How do you think we
Charles
feel?
The last 3 years. But here's the deal. The first year we had her, and then I'm doing this tribute, but not now. But when we had her, she looks like we're related. But the thing of it is that she brought in a lot of cash, and so this year we're going to give her tribute. She's been here 3 years, and there's other ways to bring in cash for her too. So we're going to have her on this Saturday, and to the highest little bidder for her, we're going to have her sign it. One arm, little tattoo, and then her alter ego over here on this side. So there you go. Give it up for Miss Cheryl.
I know you want that at your house, don't you?
Just, I want you to picture this. Not only are you helping CSL Kauai and the food bank, but just think when you're alone and you wake up and you go, there she is every day. Hello, everyone. So yes, that's what she was so afraid of. And one other thing about the telethon. I'm not having her upstage, me do it for this one. We are also having in-house audience too. So there's a lot of great talent. So if you want to come down, you just need to sign up in the back. All of the guests are there, the people that are performing, and just sign in that that's where you want to be. It has to be a reservation though. So it would be fun to have some audience members too.
Okay, and on Tuesday, November 18th, is our collaboration with Kauai Hospice. We'll be doing a big grief labyrinth walk here on this beautiful labyrinth that you're sitting on. And Reverend Dr. Walt Weiss and myself will be facilitating that, but you have to sign up through Kauai Hospice if you want to be part of that grief labyrinth walk. So the numbers are back there. There's flyers in the back, and you can call there to make your reservation. We're preferring no walk-ins because we can only house a certain amount of people. Spiritual Cinema is going to be a fantastic spiritual cinema. It will be on November 21st instead of its regular date, and we are showing the film, The Famous Last Words of Jane Goodall. So if you haven't seen it, or if you have seen it and you want to experience it as a group, please come to that on November 21st at 6 p.m. and we'll have a meaningful, discussion after it.
And the film's about an hour, and then we can have the conversation. And then our Thanksgiving annual potluck for all of us here before Thanksgiving is on the 23rd. Bring your favorite dishes and sign up back there, and we will have our little Thanksgiving as a community here. And then the reason we're not having
and
this
invite people to come.
Yeah, it's a really good time to do
it's
that.
really...
And then on Christmas, we're bringing back our tree decorating party on Friday, November 28th at 5 o'clock. So bring a little poo-poo or something sweet to eat, or if you want to bring an ornament, we're going to do it. We started this and then it ended at COVID, and then we didn't bring it back.
But now we're bringing it back. And Namaste singers are going to help us sing some Christmas
carols.
That's
right.
And then Dances of Universal Peace with Stream, who's back there in that last seat in the back, is on Sunday, November 30th at 3:45, right? Yeah. And Yoga Flow with Jeanette Bloom is back every Tuesday at 9 a.m. and it's starting to build again. So I was happy to hear that and happy to have her back. She's an amazing yoga teacher and people just adore her. So yeah, treatment box for the practitioners. If you have a prayer request that you would like to have our practitioner corps pray on, please put your treatment request in there, and we will. And I don't know if we have any practitioners in service today, do we?
Yes.
Reverend Diane will be in service.
Right.
We're practitioners before we're ministers, right, Diane? So yeah, she'll be here if you want to come up and do that.
We have a very special announcement coming from our Aloha Connections that I see Anna here today. I thought you were gone. But no, you're not gone. We're going to live vicariously through you, by the way. Right? And she's going on a nice trip. So, and then the wonderful Sue Buckley is taking over organizing it. And and what this is anything from bringing somebody food if they require it, or in this case, we have someone who needs a ride for about 4 weeks, not all from one person, to set up. She's going to set up a calendar, Sue. So please talk to Sue Buckley afterwards. We're all going to jump in on it. We have someone who needs to be taken in the morning, and then she has her treatment, and then she will be brought back to her home. And I think it'll be a wonderful thing. Rita and I are going to jump in, but we're going to wait to see where everybody goes with it. It shouldn't be.
It's Patty Ray. We're not looking at
Patty Ray.
Yeah, she's going through treatment right now, and she needs to be able to have a ride to the hospital to get the treatment. And apparently you pick her up at your house, you take her there, you wait 20 minutes, and then you take her back to her house. I think that's the way it works, right?
So that's good. And like when I take her, I'm going to take her with me in the car, and then she won't even be thinking about a treatment when she gets a treatment there. Okay.
All right.
And so anyway, please do that. This is a very, very wonderful program that has helped a lot of people. I know we help each other, and we don't say anything, that's great. But sometimes we have to kind of announce something when we need it and require it.
And if we all chip in, then it won't be just on one person, too.
Exactly.
All right, so...
And did I thank everybody for cleaning?
We're just getting ready to go into the thank yous. No, you go ahead.
No, I was talking about last week.
No.
Okay. Last Thursday, we had our care day, and I just wanted to thank everyone who came out and cleaned up the joint.
Terry and Robert.
And then Louise was here. Leslie was back there.
Angela. And I'm missing somebody. Was there somebody else? That was it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we just say thank you when you can, please. Oh, and Lorraine.
Oh, and thank Jeanette, too, because she's mopping this labyrinth every week. I just found that out, so thank you.
There are so many people sneaking around here doing wonderful things. No, it's true. It's kind of like Santa thing, you know. You go, what are they doing?
Elves.
They're little elves running around.
The CSL Kauai elves.
So that, I think, is enough. Please participate this.
And
one last thing. We have cards back there. I have only one request from you. If you throw them in a garbage, I'll never know. But I don't want to see one of the telethon cards, postcards that we paid money for, to be left here in the center a week before the telethon. So pass them out. Put them on I remember Bob. Bob passed them out last year. I mean, the year before.
He almost got arrested.
And I saw them all over Costco. I was getting some chicken, and I went, oh, there's a telethon? And then somebody who knows us here said, I didn't say a word, but I knew it was someone from your center, because they're everywhere. They're in the bakery. They're in the thing. So please do not let me see them when I leave today.
I will do the rest of the thank yous. I want to start by thanking Kiana today, because she brought us snacks. And we are
there she is.
We are going to have an amazing closing song, I'm sure. So we would like you to stay for the closing song before you go back there and raid the table. So, just kidding. So that these beautiful musicians who give their time and energy to create closing songs for us, we can all be part of that. So none of the food's going to go anywhere. And so let's just take a deep breath and thank these other people. Luis, who was on the Malama team, along with Yana.
Yana!
The CSL Kauai, the practitioner today with Patrick and I. Okay, we can thank ourselves too. And, and Ron Stover and Leslie and Kiana, who are also in the kitchen, and whoever else goes back there to help, thank you so much. It makes a big difference when I see people back there cleaning the dishes and stuff. And then Melissa and Peggy were our collection stewards.
There they are.
And of course, Jonathan Lee, the man on solo on sound. And Charles is back there on solo himself on the live stream today. And then, last but not least, Aimee and Jeremy.
Yeah!
So,
See?
and
We
of
want to
course,
thank the Reverend Doctors Patrick and Rita for the inspiration today.
Yeah.
And yes,
Thank
do
you.
stay for this last song because you're going to be singing along with us a little
All right.
bit of Take Me
Let's
Back.
do
Here
it.
we go.
That means you're going to be moving.
breathe in the blessings and let's go.
And if you want to dance, I like the sand spreading out to the sea, the tropical moon,
next week.
the
Yeah.
lazy palm trees. I like to listen to
They
my
won't
heart.
remember.
There's no place I'd rather be. I like the people and Quanta. I like the way they smile. I like the feeling of you on this paradise isle when the sun comes up shining. Always no better the kind. Here's your part. So take me back,
take me back,
back to the kind. Take me back,
take me back,
back to the kind. All over Mobeda, Kauai, I will return. I like the gecko
gecko,
singing in the night. I like to do the dance they do to the Molokai slide when the sun comes up shining. Always more better the kind. And I like the hula.
hula.
I think it's really good, woman. I don't understand the words, but in time I think I could if I just had the time. Oh, if I just had the time. So won't you come along? We'll have a luau by the sea. We'll cook a little pig and all the coconuts are free. What you see is what you get. It's just a little grass shack. I know you're gonna like it, and I hope you come back. So take me back,
Take me back,
back to the kind. Take me back,
take me back,
back to the kind. All over Mobeda, Kauai, I will return. If you love CSL Kauai, I want to hear you sing. Take me back, back to the kind. Take me back, back to the kind. All over Mobeda, Kauai, I will return. All right, you guys, go get some of that yummy snacky food out there. One more time, here we go. So take me back, back to the kind. Take me back, back to the kind. All over Mobeda, CSL Kauai, I will return.